Hey everybody, again, Jonathan doing this news again. The majority of the market is a little bit bearish today. We know that. Still going up from my Zilliqa on that pattern, on that train again. Like I said, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to go up. Extremely bearish right now. My goodness. But it just continues to kill me how much news again Zilliqa is just bringing to the table. They have a CoinGecko listing on ZilSwap. If you don't know what ZilSwap is, it's considered to be one of its dexes. That's a Zilliqa has their own dex, pretty much, just like Binance has their own dex. Obviously Uniswap you've heard of, PancakeSwap. The majority of these other SushiSwap, 1inch, the majority of all these, some of them are aggregator dexes, but these are all decentralized exchanges. Just Swap, this for Tron for Justin Sun that he actually came up and created. Pretty much just copied the majority of I think Uniswap. He just put a little just on top of it. Not hating on Justin Sun, he's very innovative. Reminds me of Mark Zuckerberg, how they zuck products and actually turn it into their own. Same thing with Justin Sun. He likes to do that a lot. But ZilSwap is 30 on this list right now. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, compared to the majority of all these other ones that are, I mean, it's bigger than a Binance DEX. How is this coin still listed at 60 is beyond me right now. It's labeled at 60. Unsure why, but I'm going to get into Whirl Finance. Someone actually mentioned it. Subscriber mentioned that he wanted to get into it. I'm not sure if he's marketing for it, but if whoever you are, I definitely would get into that for sure and thoughts into it. Seems like a decent project. Like I said, again, anybody want to get involved in a project, my gosh, put me on that list and that team. I definitely want to get more involved into crypto and really good at marketing, really good at as far as coding a little bit too, a little bit of solidity. But starting out with Zilliqa again, because I'm going to go into Zilliqa because that's my biggest bag right now. And Zilliqa is at 60, super stagnant, going to 17 cents, 4% down, obviously for the day, 17 for the week. Erasing gains, dipped below the 2 billion market cap that it was not even a couple of days ago. It seems extremely bearish. You can look at it, but it's not. It's gonna get there. Like I said again, it's being pulled down a little bit, just in general. Obviously, this is the all one and all. Look at the 1 month. It's a little bit stagnant, obviously, the majority of it, but it's okay. It's got room for it to grow. It's gonna be coming with a lot of news. It's just not even a question. Alt season's on the I mean, the majority of alts today are down, so you can actually do that. Bitcoin dominance, obviously a little bit more down than usual. We're going to even get into the map and that. You can look it up. It's really easy to check out Bitcoin dominance. It's obviously lowering a little bit down. We talked about Ethereum and its all-time high. It's breaking it out again. We get that aspect of it. That's very important. Those who actually didn't follow that Dogecoin 420 train, I commend you for that. My goodness, how many people got roped into that? 420 Doge or 20 Doge, but they were selling in 419. Dropping bags on 419 when they were telling everybody to buy and wrap up on 420. Don't listen to the majority of these hype. When it's already in the news, it's already mainstream, that's when you need to pull back. When you hear some of the discords and telegrams and or like select few private groups, then maybe think about it and get in, look at the technicals, make sure you actually don't put all your bags, don't put everything you have in it, don't throw the 401k into it, but just be very wary of it. But yeah, completely just everybody just wanted to take profits in it. And I mean, look, and it did. But like I said again, you just don't know what this market. Just got to be smart, study it, look into it, keep studying, keep learning. That's what I'm doing. That's what I want to consistently do. Taking some courses, Wyckoff courses to get better at technical analysis. Want to actually, I recommend that too. They have their own YouTube channel and they have their own little course group. And it's very cheap too. It's crazy how cheap it is. And you can learn the Wyckoff method. That's the method that I preach, and I want to be the student for it for life and get good at it. That John Wyckoff is such a smart, handsome man back in the day when there was no email, no marketing, and he had 1 million people on his newsletter. that were learning from the man because he was a millionaire in his 20s. But back into this market real quick in general. Dip that Dogecoin Uniswap. I really wish I could get into. V3 is coming out May 5th. V3. Version 3 is coming out. That's going to be some big news. It's obviously the 22nd. Believe there's 30 days. Yes, I'm right. In April. So you got a little bit of time. I think Zill's got to go up. I've been playing. I still believe in it. Can't wait for it. One of those moments that you're just going to be right on us, but it's going to pop right up. It's going to be a good token. Going back into what someone actually wanted to see, which is Whirl Finance. Rate 29.61. At least they make it on CoinMarketCap. There's some of these tokens that haven't even made it onto CoinMarketCap. So at least it made it. Like I said again, you can get it for deep discount for good value. It actually dropped 42.9% for the day. My goodness. Whew, that's a drop right there. But it looked like it's coming from a high though, a little bit in general. Not a whole lot of data. I actually read the white paper a little bit on it too, as far as it's a wallet. They have some technicals as far as for what they actually are in the roadmap. Obviously, they're going to have staking. I like how they put, if you look into the website too, you always could go in here, click on the website, whirlfinance.io. I like the fact that it has a low market cap. I ain't going to lie about that with the market cap. Actually, it doesn't, not even defined for the market cap. That's okay. A little bit, probably because it's so far out, but the fully diluted market cap is 410,000. Still pretty much in its infancy. 100 million, I like that too. That means it's very little. Wallets are the craze. Actually, if you look up Kathy Wood, who's actually the CEO of ARK Investments, one thing that she actually mentioned, if you guys can see from yesterday, I thought was very profound, is digital wallets is going to be the new tech sector. And the reason behind that is because PayPal, Venmo, and Square are all in. Obviously, Square owns Cash App too. If you want to put that in, everybody more technical about it. They're all getting into the wallet space because the fact that you could trade cryptocurrencies. So you can trade cryptocurrencies, buy, receive, or send. They have hundreds of millions of people on those platforms, respectively. So that's going to be a big thing, is the relinquishment of the wallet. I mean, if you look at it right now, there's more cash in digital than there is in circulating supply. Can I say that one more time again? There's more cash in digital than actual circulating supply. Cash is going to go away. It's inevitable. You see China actually doing it. You see the majority of these other countries are already in the midst of doing it. Cryptocurrency, nothing's tangible about that aspect of it, right? The only tangible about it is your wallet. And that aspect is going to actually lead into this way from that aspect into the digital wallet. And I believe it too. Look at certain sectors too. I just realized this yesterday. I bought a Tesla and there's no key. Remember back in the day, you needed to have a key, sometimes a double key. Sometimes you need to place multiple keys and get copies of it for your car, even for your home. Don't even need it anymore, right? It's gone. That tangibility of that small little aspect, it's gone, right? It opens up your house just like your wallet opens up to your finances, your currency, your money, your cards, your credit cards. Those technology has replaced the majority of it, right? It's actually made it easier, made it seamless. And I think that's a place to go. So I appreciate Whirl Finance. It's actually looked like it could be decent. I like the fact that it says it has partnerships, but really, I mean, Bakery Swap, I mean, they're on these exchanges, but I think it's kind of cool, right? You can easily get on Pancake Swap. That's not hard. Probit, that's a little bit hard to get into. Bitmart too as well. They got listed. That's not hard to get into listed, but they got listed into it. They say it's deflationary. I'm curious to see what makes it deflationary. Are they burning tokens, which they seem like they have a burning mechanism in? Good call before actually even reading it. 2% burning mechanisms. Let them like you sent to burn address every transaction. That's actually very good, especially since it's so limited too. I'm surprised. It's only 100 million max supply. So the fact that they're burning, it's going to actually bring up the tangibility as far as for the scarcity of the asset, right? The more you burn, the less is out there In supply, there's only 100 million. That's pretty cool. It says faster, proof of authority, consensus mechanism. That's kind of cool. I thought it was somewhat proof of stake, proof powered by, it's on BSC. That's kind of cool too. And verified contract. Did a pre-sale round. It sounded like they did. Development, lifetime supply. It's a BEP20 token. I mean, it's on the Binance chain. That's pretty cool. Wish they had a better roadmap. That's the only thing I would suggest to these guys is have a longer case roadmap. I'm curious what the new user cases partnership means, as far as what partners are they trying to attract, they're trying to go after. And I mean, what are we going to do besides obviously the listings? They already got listed on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, which is pretty good too. CX's listing. They launched the wallet? I'm curious, is it in the form of an app? It seemed like they don't have it because you can't download it on obviously here in general. Okay, I appreciate that. Look at they have the market cap right here. Oh, market cap's 3.8 billion million, excuse me, 3.825 million circulating supply. Oh, what? Okay, that's a little bit different then. That's a little misleading. It said max supply is 100 million when actually the supply is actually way more than that. Max supply is 796 million. That needs to be changed. It's a little bit misleading. This is probably something that either through the API of CoinMarketCap, actually, it's not being transcended. I actually talked to the guy who actually started CoinMarketCap before it got acquired. He was the COO at the time before it got acquired by Binance. He said they have so many integrated APIs, and that's how they actually do with multiple exchanges. It is very difficult, very time consuming, very actually. Oh, it went up 400% the past couple of days. It's just a massive drop off, a massive sell off. Don't like that at all either. But it seems like some people are staking it's a supply. I like the fact that you got Kathy Wood. They should pump that up. The fact that she's actually, I mean, they're trying to say that she's like one of the best sophisticated with the best business acumen CEOs of an investment fund. And actually, I mean, just in general right now, she's killing it. Her portfolio has killed it more than anybody in the stock market right now. And she was saying yesterday, she quoted on CNBC saying it yesterday that digital wallets are going to be of it. So that is what I think. And I think could be a winner. Like I said, again, I just wish it get a little cleanup here and there. Love to actually help that group. That's kind of cool. Whirl Finance. Sounds like it's been around for a minute. Good potential supply. I put a little bit in. I would have put a whole lot in. There's a lot of aspects as far as making sure you don't get rugged in projects like this, but it seemed like it could be a pretty legit project. The fact that it has some stake in it, I would put a little bit in it. I even put a little bit myself into it, and it's okay if it's red a little bit. That doesn't mean anything really. It's supposed to be a red market's okay, especially how bullish this market's going to be just in general, right? You probably get a lot for this. Just in general, I mean, 400th of a cent. 4/10 of a cent, excuse me. That's a lot right there that you can actually acquire in general. It seems like 4,278 people are watching this, so that has some clout. I looked up the Telegram group, not so much active, but at least there's some activity. They're constantly posting on Twitter and social media, so you're looking at it's a little bit of some activity of some sort. It could be decent. Don't put all your bags in here. Like I said again, don't put the take money out and refinance the house and put the mortgage on it. But I could put a little bit on it. It seemed like I look into it, and I would too as well. That's my take on Whirl Finance. But we're on this Zilliqa train. We're going to keep on running it. I think it's going to do in the market. It has news coming out. It's bullish, even though it's a little bit bear today. It's okay. What we do is we hold in these aspects again. Get that Uniswap, that V3 is coming out. That's going to be probably a huge play. I bet the kitchen sink right now on Uniswap that's going to do well. Just a lot harder to move, but it's crazy to me how Dogecoin just moved the market with Spike being top 10, top 5. It was in general, but it doesn't mean anything. Like I said, again, it has a long, big road of room to grow. But anyway, that's my take. I want to start doing these videos every single day. I feel like I'm getting better at it. I want to bring better quality videos and get better at it. Started a Patreon. Check it out if you have any questions or alts, or if you want text message back and forth, let me know. Put it on the link in the description. Just want to help and want to I'll learn. I'm learning a lot in this, and it's funny how you feel like an imposter at first, but when you get your wings, you start flying in this market and starting to see things and see patterns and learn from mistakes and learn from successes. You can actually have a lot to give, and that's what we're all in this for. And love to hear back from you. What coins you're interested in? What things you actually want to get into? I see a lot of Zilliqa fans, just like I am in here, very bullish on it. And I'm a Zilliqan too, because I want to be a zillionaire. And will be too if it goes up like the way I think it will. And so I'll give that back to you, and I see you guys tomorrow.